Hello, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's another week of the Squatch Watchers podcast. I'm your host, Tate Fulbright, with my other host,
Taylor Cook. Hey, you called me your host this week and not your friend.
Your hostess with the mostest. You know, I caught that last
just
time.
a friend.
Well, it was the second last episode. I said my friend Taylor Cook, and I was like, man, I just discredited him completely. That's my bad. That's my bad. So
just a friend.
So host and host.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Got that now. So how's your week?
Pretty good. Just kicking it. Excited about the Bigfoot Festival.
Marion Bigfoot Festival. Yeah. That's actually going to be,
this week.
Yeah, this one's live next week, so we're going to go ahead and talk about it because it's upcoming.
It's this week.
Yeah, it's this week, technically, yeah. What's planned for that? Anything good?
We've got pictures that people want every year. Mm-hmm. We mentioned it last week. We speak at 3. We've got, meet and greets all day with some people. We want to hear your stories. So if you have a Bigfoot story that you want to tell us, you got to tell it to us on camera or we're not going to listen to it.
Yeah, don't
that's
come
our
up.
deal.
Yeah, that's the big pet peeve for us is if you want to tell your story, we want to share it to the world. So if you come up, want to be on camera, that's all we ask.
Yeah.
If not, I get not wanting to be on camera, but if you want to be on camera,
David will be taking those conversations.
Exactly. We'll have to.
But we will still meet you and talk to you.
Yeah,
Bigfoot.
There's no problem with that.
But in order for us to listen to your whole story, you got to give it to us on camera.
You got to speak on camera.
Tate and I, anyway. Or if you have a location, come and tell us, and we'll come investigate your location. We'd love to do some house calls around that area.
So, speaking of the Marion Bigfoot Festival, this is probably the biggest festival that's
in North Carolina,
tied to Bigfoot.
United States, probably.
Well, I'm just saying that it's probably the biggest festival for Bigfoot on the East Coast, at least.
Yeah, 40,000 people show up.
So, we're currently going into that weekend, but I can throw up clips from last year's festival right now. If you look on there, it's packed. And I wasn't there last year, which I'm kicking myself over, but it was packed last year. So
we had a line at our table all day.
Yeah, and so we're looking forward to this year, and it's going to be great. So stay tuned to the end of this podcast because we're going to announce the winner of the Broken Back giveaway.
Yeah.
We
or they're going to just be lazy and fast forward it.
Well, you can fast forward it. Yeah. But either way. So, we done some delegating, got together, went through the comments. Thank everyone that participated. We picked the winner. We'll give it at the end of this episode. But in other news this week, what happened that was a big deal? You hijacked the Squatch Watchers Instagram page, and you've done something pretty cool. What'd you do?
You're never going to make a shot you don't take. I guess that's how it goes.
Wayne Gretzky. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
So, you know me. I'll reach out to anybody, anytime, anywhere. It don't bother me. I'll send an email to your mama and ask her on a Bigfoot investigation if she had a name to her. You
know I'm kidding.
But so I reach out. Matt Rife, comedian Matt Rife.
Matt Rife. The Matt
Rife. He's probably, arguably, the most popular comedian right now, besides the roast of Tom Brady that just happened, and that dude.
He's on fire right now. Yeah.
So he posted a picture with Zach Bagans, which I guess we can legally throw that picture up right now. Maybe even the screenshot where I commented under it. So I just tweeted at him. He's like, as you all know, I'm a big paranormal fan. Mm-hmm. And I kind of knew that because I've kind of seen clips where he's went to the Conjuring house. So I took over the Squatch Watchers Instagram and I...
Well, you have access. It's not like you hijacked. You had access to it.
Yeah.
Let's just be real.
And I commented to him and I was like, hey, we'd love to have you on a Bigfoot investigation. I can't remember how I worded it.
Well, I'll throw up the screenshots now for everybody watching the video.
Yeah, and he said... what did he reply? I don't even have my phone.
Say when.
Yeah, he said say when.
So the screenshot's up now as we're talking about it.
So
said say when.
Yeah, so Matt Rife said say when. So I sent him a PM and just waiting on him to get back. And
so
I sent him, hopefully he can PM back to us. You got to have an invite only.
That's what I was going to say it. So unfortunately he said say when, but we got to wait till he messages us first. Yeah. So we're waiting on you, Matt. So
Matt, the ball's in your court now, man. You're welcome anytime. We know that you collab with other YouTubers.
Shoot your shot.
Will Matt Rife answer our question back, and will Matt Rife come on a Bigfoot investigation with us? I think he will.
On a Bigfoot hunt?
Yep.
That'd be cool. So, short of the week this week. Another email. This one's going to be muted because it has stupid, terrible music in it, which we know we hate that. Yeah. We always talk about how much we hate that. But it's 18 seconds. This one is 2 eyes. But what's odd about it is how big they are, how spread apart they are, and the color of them. Because there's a story behind it for us about color of eye shine and lights.
Yeah.
So it's right here in the middle. And once you click on it, watch from the beginning, and you just watch it, and we'll react. And this will be shown on the video version of the podcast episode right now.
Okay, so they're red.
They're red.
It looks like it's bouncing up and down. Kind of looks like almost like the lights we filmed before Kelly and them came that same night.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's over.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that was it.
Okay.
Yeah. So, what do you think? Real or fake?
What do you think? It's your short, and then I'll tell you mine.
There's people that always want us to like put our 2 cents in about something being real or fake, or how it's real or how it's fake. It is what it is.
Yeah.
It's just two glowing balls of light in the dark. I mean, it could be anything. It could be somebody faking it. It could be a legit Bigfoot or cryptid creature. Because if you notice,
that would be a Mothman technically right there.
Yeah, Mothman, big red eyes.
Yeah.
The Mothman, our person behind the camera gets really hyped about Mothman.
Yeah.
But anywho, it looks like a possum or something, like a little animal like walking through the grass right there next to it. Maybe it was trying to hunt that or something, and they caught it on camera. That's the real side of it. The fake side of it,
a car in the distance or something.
I hate that.
Yeah.
I cannot stand when people say eye shine or balls of light or car headlights. We know, you know what car headlight. Everybody knows what car headlights look like. Yeah, but like.
But there would be a brake light. There would be a tag light.
But have you ever seen tail lights look like that?
Not bobble up and down.
That's what. Like, I hate when people in the comments will be like, I mean, you have every right. Anybody has any right to question a video on its legitimacy or any of that stuff. But at the end of the day, you can't just come out and boldly say car lights or tail lights, because like, when do you ever see car tail lights like that? That's what gets me on that one. Car or tail lights.
I'm just joking.
So like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like one of the things. But for me, it is what it is. I mean, it could be real, it could be fake.
That's pretty neat.
Think? Yeah.
I mean, I think exactly like you. Mm-hmm. I mean, we've seen balls of light in the woods that we've ran to, and they're gone, and they're on the side of a mountain, no roads on the side.
Exactly.
So we've seen that before: red, green, orange, white, stuff that looks like the vampire sparkling in the woods at times. I mean, we've seen it all, and people don't believe it. But I mean, there's videos like that. What does that person have to gain from faking it? It ain't like they're going to post that video and get $1 million for it. It just don't happen. YouTube and algorithms just don't work.
It don't work that way. We know that.
Off your first one, because you're not monetized. So your first one you post, you're not monetized normally.
Exactly.
But I think, I mean, I'm 50-50 with it.
You know what gets me the most?
You can play the brake lights, but that's not brake lights, I wouldn't think.
You know what gets me the most, though, about these? When they put music in them. Yeah. That's when it's a red flag.
Yeah.
Like, don't put music in. Like, there's no reason
What are they
whatsoever.
covering up?
Yeah, what are you hiding? Just play it like it is.
Yeah.
I hate when people do that.
Yep.
But, so, conspiracy of the week.
Time to be the number one hated guy in Bigfoot. Or conspiracies this week again. And I'm excited about it because...
What is this one this week? The moon doesn't exist? The moon's not real?
You know, they have shot missiles at the moon. There's documents, and it rang like a bell. But I'm not getting into that one.
Whoa.
No, I'm not getting into that one yet. I mean, that's true. That is true. We're not getting into that one yet.
Okay.
That'll come on later. Yeah,
okay. So this week's conspiracy.
Yeah. Okay. So look right here. Just look at this picture. What does that look like? Melted cities?
Like cataclaves, like
kind of melted?
Yeah, like
something that
there looks like civilization, like apartments or houses.
Yeah, and it looks like kind of melted rock right there.
Yeah,
just kind of like
I could give you that. Yeah.
Okay. Keep that in mind.
Okay.
What if I told you that someone found a dragon?
This sounds like a 30 for 30. What if I told you?
Yeah. What if I told you that someone found a dragon in the United States?
Are those the coordinates to the dragon I'm looking at?
That's the coordinates to the dragon that you're looking at.
Okay, so all these screenshots are flashed up on screen now for the video version of the podcast. Yeah. So we're looking at the coordinates.
And this guy right here, that I found this off of, he has some good points. He's got some good talking points on it. So he's the one that actually found this dragon because his friend was over there at this location.
Okay.
And so this goes on for miles and miles. This right here. This is what he is claiming.
Like scales?
Looks like scales. Kind of like crocodile scales, right?
Okay.
And what makes that naturally? Like petrified.
Like rocks or what?
Yeah, it's like it's turned petrified.
Yeah.
And so if you look at that, and then you look at crocodile scales. Look at that, and then look at crocodile scales.
Okay. I'm on board.
Okay.
So far.
So this goes miles and miles. Okay. That crocodile scale look goes miles and miles. So when you zoom out, you get the imprint of this. Here's a wing. Here's a wing. There's its tail, and its head goes over here, right? Just bear with me, but you're zooming out.
So it's like an
this
imprint.
This thing is the size of a state.
So it's like an imprint where the body lied and died.
Yeah. Okay. And right there, it kind of looks like a Charizard outline, but that's just me. But when you zoom into this, it looks like petrified teeth. But the entrance of this thing is called the Black Dragon Canyon. Okay. Bear with me.
Mm-hmm.
The Black Dragon Canyon.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's also a thing called the... Oh, yeah, there's the miles and miles of it, of the scaly-looking stuff. There's also a thing right where the chest would be called Fern's Nipple. And look at what this thing looks like. What does that look like to you? Scales.
Scales are the head of a dragon.
And a nipple. It's called Fern's Nipple at Dragon's Canyon.
Oh, we're talking about the little...
yeah.
That piece being a nipple?
Yeah.
That's a weird-looking nipple, but yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, you wouldn't think dragons would have nipples. So my...
Do dragons have nipples?
Yeah, exactly. But my conspiracy this weekend, just look at the teeth. I mean, my conspiracy is this.
Where? Okay, so we have the location here.
Yeah.
Oh, Utah. I see the state. So,
yeah, it's the four corners. It's where the four corners meet. It's laying there dead. But I mean, so there's multiple dragons been found over. There's more than just this one. This guy just found them. But
so I in a roundabout way, I'm with you.
Yeah.
But where are you going with this?
Do you believe that there was dragons ever?
Because yeah, 100%. Okay, I can go into a deep dive on that after you're done with this.
Okay.
But yeah, I believe there's dragons. I have a reason. But go ahead.
The 1946 dictionary, if you look up the word dragon, it says now rare. Now rare.
Just in the 46 dictionary?
Yeah, but if you look in, like, from 46 back, but if you look in the new dictionaries now, it says mythical creature. So they try to say now that they're not real, okay? They're trying to say that they're dinosaurs.
Well, no, here's my thing about that, though. If they can say, paleontologists or scientists, who have you, if they can say dinosaurs real and existed, why can't dragons? They're just another version of a dinosaur.
Here's my conspiracy with that.
Okay.
The Bible mentions 30 times it talks about dragons in it.
Right, yeah.
Every culture around the world has a dragon story.
Yeah.
Just like the flood story.
Yeah. But when you think of dragons, what do you first think of?
Yeah.
Medieval.
Yeah,
like
medieval.
Knights and
medieval.
armor,
and people are like, well, there's no
Wizards
way a dragon could have blown fire. But there's a bombardier beetle that can create basically bombs of acid water that will burn you immediately. And that's a beetle.
That's fire.
It's fire.
Sense. Yeah, theoretically.
Yes. Okay. But 30 different versions in the Bible, all this. But now they're saying all these bones they're finding now, they're calling them dinosaurs. Dinosaur wasn't, so technically dinosaur wouldn't have been in the Bible because dinosaur wasn't brought to us until 1841.
Oh, you have notes.
1841.
But wait, is that when we first acknowledged dinosaurs?
That's when the word
came about.
Existence.
Okay.
Yeah.
I did not know that. Interesting.
And then, so what I'm getting to is, now if you look up dragons, it's mythical. But in the Chinese zodiac symbols, you're telling me that they have 12 animals.
Well, there's a year of the dragon for China.
You're telling me that they have 12 animals, 11 of them were real, and the dragon was fake? What sense does that make?
None at all, if you think about it.
None at all. But now, so where I'm getting at is now they're trying to cover up and say there was never dragons, it was dinosaurs.
Okay,
but if they do that, it disproves the Bible. And if there's dragons...
that's where I'm going with this.
If there's dragons, it argues the theory of evolution.
So is that...
Because they don't fit in.
Is that where you're going with this as far as why they're trying to hide it?
Yes, and it gets good because this ties into Bigfoot, kind of.
Okay,
so there's my dragon rant. There's too much proof of dragons. I mean, I've got all these notes, and I haven't even, like, Moscow flag is a guy killing a dragon. Yeah, but anyway, it crashes the narrative of evolution if there's dragons instead of dinosaurs. But Because the Bible mentions dragons before any of us before they even knew there was dinosaurs. They called them whatever that word was. But anyway, so
dragons.
Yeah, they're finding big bones.
Yeah, so you're tying this to Bigfoot.
Kinda.
Okay, well.
So
yeah.
In the 1900s, the Smithsonian had giant bones, and you can look it up.
Bones of what?
Humans, just giant human bones. Okay. Giant bones. Gigantopithecus. The Bible speaks of giants over 80 times in it.
Okay.
But in the 1900s, you can look this up. Smithsonian's records. It says that they admitted to the destruction of all their giant bones. What is getting covered up to where they don't want to prove that there's giants, aka Bigfoot, the fallen angel, our theory, and dragons, which dragons would obviously take out and eliminate dinosaur. So why would they want to do that? That's my question. Why would they want to do it? Because this is proven facts. People can make faces all they want, but this is facts.
Well, if it's at the end of the day, if whoever, like with power and knowledge that controls many things, if they're trying to cover up dragons or Bigfoot or anything like that, it's more on the lines of agenda purposes for whatever they're trying to do. And I can't answer that because I don't know.
But do you believe that they've found dragons in the United States?
100%. 100%, because it goes back to the like the Grand Canyon and stuff, and like those mountains that look like tree stumps and stuff like that. Like, why does it look like that, and where did it actually come from? We don't really know.
Why was everything so big back then?
Why was everything so big? Well, that goes back to Adam and Eve. They were supposed to be like giants, from what I remember. Like, they weren't really human size like we are now. It makes you think.
But there's been over 100 mounds with bones of giant pieces.
Here's where I'll go with this. Are dragons alive today? No.
No.
Did dragons exist back a long time ago? Yes. My reason being, our imaginations only go so far without influence or help from another entity. So, movies and stuff, they have to get some of these ideas from somewhere. You can't just make up a lot of these things. Like, that's the complexity. I get it. The human mind can create a lot of different things, but the complexity of some of the stuff, like, they had to get influence from somewhere. So it goes back to dragons, like in medieval times or biblical times or what have you. Like, they had to have gotten the idea of dragon from somewhere. Dictionary define it. Like, there had to be a dragon somewhere to give that inspiration to let their imagination run after that. So,
but like,
I'm with you.
It's just weird. But why are they trying to say it's not? It's like mythical now, and then like why did they trash the giant bones? It's like, are they scared of like the Bigfoot stuff? Or, I don't know.
I'm not going to dive deep into it just for the sake of offending anybody, but it goes down to what they want us to know and not know. That it's on a basis of a need to know basis is what it is.
Like,
it can be scary, but
I don't know.
At the end of the day, the truth's out there, and the truth will always shine light. It's not like the lies can cover the truth up forever. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's out there.
Yeah.
We just got to find it.
But is that petrified alligator skin? We don't know, obviously.
I don't know. Now, I will say I have a problem with one thing. I don't know if there's a dragon the size of a state.
That's where I'm like. But everyone that they've found on Google Map is like the size of... They're huge. It's like, how big really is the world than we think it is?
Dragons?
It's flat. It's flat.
No comment. I believe in dragons.
I believe in dragons.
Yeah.
I believe in giants now.
That was deep.
It's deep, but there's so many. There's a theory of why I think it's deep, but I won't get into it.
Yeah, so comment below. Do you believe dragons existed? Do you believe in this conspiracy that Taylor brought this week? Do you believe...
This was like a lighter one.
Yeah, do you believe dragons are the size of states?
That was, that would be the size of a state.
I need to know that myself.
It'd be the size of Florida.
Yeah, I need to know that myself.
But, it's so weird that they called it Dragons Canyon, the
Something
scales,
nipple, whatever.
The snipple.
Yeah.
I don't know. He found it, and then I'm just curious why they try to cover up dragons and giant bones. But I think
it piques the interest and curiosity.
Yeah.
That's what it does. And it's definitely interesting. So, rent-free.
Rent free. Still got to get a shirt made. Gosh.
Shirt and a hat. So what you got this week? You got something good?
Yeah, I'll talk one. So right before Paige and I were even married, she was always, why do you go Bigfoot hunting? Why do you do this? Because we got a following and there's really something out there. 100%. She's like, well, can I come one night? Yeah, sure. So we go, and I'll cut it short. I'll try to make it short and sweet. We go out into the woods. We're walking. She sees the flashing light.
The green
light.
Okay,
She's like, what's that flashing light? And me and David look at each other because we're not putting anything in her head. And we're like, she's like, oh, there it is again. I'm like, she's like, what is that? I'm like, well, you're about to see. And then we've actually got it on video, but is when a stick was thrown and hit her in the leg.
Yep.
Yeah, and she was like, oh, okay, I see why y'all believe in Bigfoot now. So we turned a skeptic into a semi-believer from that point, and that was just something short and sweet that kind of in my head to where I don't look as crazy as she thought I was.
Did it
Yes.
hit you?
It must have hit her leg.
Okay, tell what it is. What happened?
So we were just watching Dave walk up, and I was gonna turn so we could start walking up, and I felt something hit me on the side of my leg, and I looked, and there's this stick, and I have clearly mud on my pants.
And it was in front of her feet.
But I don't feel like it was bad. It was like a funny. That's crazy.
Can someone,
hold the light.
Can someone put that back?
Hold the light.
Yes. So that stick hit right there.
Because I haven't picked anything up tonight.
I haven't picked nothing up either. I was holding the stick like this.
No, I got this little stick in my hand in the camera. And look what you're right beside of, the glow sticks.
Yep.
So that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Pretty huge.
You were hit with that little stick right there.
So is she still semi, or is she kind of like, where's she at now, currently?
We can't explain that thing that ran across the road. She can't explain the stick that got thrown at her. So I think she's probably 70, 80.
No, that's better than I thought.
Better than none.
Yeah, better than zero, right?
Yeah.
So rent free for me. So really?
Huh?
What are you doing?
I'm sorry, I didn't think we was going to pick it up, but we were supposed to save this for later, but I guess I'll talk about
Oh, this is
I'm
the...
sorry to interrupt you.
This is the...
So this is our Patriot beef jerky.
Yeah.
They're out of Conover, North Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
You will actually have the email you can flash up. I don't have it right now, but I guess it'll be flashed up right here where you can email and get you some.
Yeah, we'll flash up the email.
Man, they've got teriyaki, which I know you'll probably eat that.
Oh, I'm a teriyaki man. Yeah,
Me and old Camera Kim back there has already kind of broke into this garlic black pepper, and this stuff is amazing. What would you rank it back there?
Solid 8 out of 10.
Ooh, an 8 out of 10. That's a high score.
8 out of 10? Really?
That's a high score.
I have not tasted none of this yet, so you
that
got
garlic
me,
black
you got
pepper,
me
everyone. I hate to cut you off, but
No, you good. This is a good reason. I'm hungry.
Dude, I feel rude. I'm sorry.
No, you good. I'm just curious.
Why did you look at me like that?
Because you had a black bag out ruffling on the microphone.
So here's the medium.
Oh, we're doing a taste test now?
We can.
Okay. This is medium. Recon. Okay, so this is Recon medium. Listen to me chew and eat this beef jerky. Ooh. That's got a little twang to it. I like that. That's Recon
You need to try
medium.
the garlic, but Tate's picky. If you had a chicken nugget flavor, by God, buddy, he'd buy every bag.
I'm not a pepper guy, though. That's my thing.
Where's the teriyaki?
Right here.
That's the one you want to try.
Mr. Recruiter.
Let's try this.
We're just casually eating on the podcast. Sorry for our rude eating, everyone. So I'm trying the Recruiter teriyaki flavor. Second Amendment. That's a big piece to start with, but we'll go with it. Yeah, it tastes good. Oh, that's fire, bro. Try that.
Is it?
Mm-hmm. That's my flavor.
It's pretty good, but I
No,
think
teriyaki ain't no good. You don't
it's
like
pretty
plain
good. But I
teriyaki?
still think the garlic
Garlic
and black pepper beef jerky. Go to the Patriot Jerky website, order this, and if there's a comment and say you saw it on Squatch Watchers podcast, get you some. Tate, I'll give you the email or whatever, the website.
Yeah, we'll flash up the website and email right now. I'll be honest with you.
And there's other flavors that we haven't even got to yet.
Exactly.
But hey, we don't have enough time for that.
So of all the
They're all
flavors,
good.
of all the flavors I've tried so far, they taste really good. Like they taste. I'm gonna say better than like name brand you get at like Walmart. It tastes really good.
But
you need to try some of this.
If this does good, he was already talking to us. Our believers and our Squatch Watcher fans, they've got to step up and buy some bags, because if you buy some bags, we'll get our own Squatch Watcher jerky out there.
Yeah,
for Patriot jerky.
If you would like to have your very own or our very own flavor in the Patriot jerky lineup, buy some of this jerky, support the business, and also comment below what would be the Squatch Watcher's Patriot jerky flavor.
Oh, here we go. www.patriotjerky.net.
Oh, it's on the back of the bag. Who would have thought?
Holy cow.
Who would have thought?
Dude, don't listen to Tate, everyone. I mean, they're all really great, but I got Camera Kim to back me on this one. And this garlic and black pepper, definitely my favorite.
Well, I got Terrific Tate, and he says teriyaki is the best.
That sweet chili and medium is pretty good, too. But
Yeah, medium is good.
that garlic, oh, my God.
What else we have?
Who says you have to buy one bag? Buy
Wait a
all
minute,
five.
this is basic training, mild. So that's medium. This is mild.
Yeah.
That's probably more of a meat. Oh, my God. Did we try first responder sweet chili? You remember chili, the chili and chips Doritos?
Oh my God!
Let's try it real quick.
Oh,
Camera Kim, want to taste?
No, thank you.
Okay.
Stop!
Want to break the wishbone?
Camera Kim.
There we go. Now I gotta get this one out of my mouth so I don't want it contaminating my taste test.
So sweet chili.
Well,
Cheers.
okay. Sweet chili. Cheers.
Eating scabs. I know. Cheers.
Eating sky.
It's pretty good.
It tastes like a milder teriyaki to me.
Yeah.
Is that what you're getting?
Yeah. Taylor's choice is the SWAT. I think it's called SWAT.
Well,
Yeah, SWAT.
if
Garlic. And black pepper.
if you know who knows their jerky, you're gonna try Tate's choice, the Recruiter teriyaki.
Recruiter teriyaki. Sorry to interrupt you on that, but
all
that was
good.
good and we got it
Hey,
knocked out. Now we ain't
hey,
got to wait till the end.
look
So
at it
what
this
is
way.
your rent free?
Well, look at it this way. It was a good reason to interrupt because we got to have a nice little snack and hopefully have our own flavor soon. And
Yeah.
you're still eating on it, so pretty
That
good. Huh?
garlic, son.
So, my rent free, I'll bring it up. I don't know how this will sit with some people watching, but I'm going to bring it up. So, my rent free is we were doing an investigation at a different location than normal, and we were sitting at a campfire. Well, I found the campfire to be kind of,
Boring.
well, it was different.
Wasn't your taste.
Wasn't my type, yeah. It wasn't my type. So I got up and wandered off in the woods to look for David because David would wander off by himself.
And y'all left me there.
I went and checked to see if he was okay. You and Paige and Toby were left with those other people. And before I left, I vividly remember Toby standing behind me with his phone. And he likes to do this with his cell phone where he'll take pictures with flashing lights to try to get orbs and anomalies and stuff.
Yeah.
And he had the light on the whole time, like the flash on his phone. You know where I'm going with this. So, fast forward to the very end of the night. We're on the way home. You're telling me the story. So I didn't really even experience it live, but you told me the story. It's so freaking funny that it lives rent free in my head.
Toby's so polite.
He is. But so, you told me after I walked off, Toby was
Snapping pictures.
He was holding his phone, shining his light, flashing pictures and stuff in front of those people and y'all. And he just happened to ask, I'm sorry, is this bothering y'all? And one of the people there said, yeah, it kind of is. And you said Toby put his phone up and done, well, excuse me, and just beeline right off into the woods. And come to find out, David and I walked up on him and didn't know who he was or what it was. We thought it was a Bigfoot. We kept looking, and we had the camera on. We was like, Toby? And he's like, yeah, I flashed the light. I was like, oh, okay. So that happened right after he walked in the woods to us. So I think that was so funny.
Yeah. He was just flashing. Does this bother y'all? Well, it kind of does. Well, excuse me.
Excuse me.
Shut it and walked off.
So that's my rent free.
Yeah. Great memory with him.
Good
That was a
times.
good one.
So, the moment you've all been waiting for. I get most of y'all been waiting for the bat giveaway.
Yeah, who wins?
So after delegating, we have looked through the comments. Thank everyone that has supported this contest and participated. There will be more giveaways in the future, so don't hang your head if you didn't win this one. We're going to have plenty of other giveaways in the future.
I got a pair of old ruggedy boots. Somebody wants them.
A jock strap. So, after looking through the comments and making our selections as a group and discussing, we narrowed down to one selection. The winner of the Broken Bat giveaway is Holly Bailey.
Oh, nice.
Congratulations, Holly. You won the bat.
Congratulations.
We will ship it to you after we get your address. We will ship it to you, and we'll send it in a cool package. We have something cool to put with it. So just be on the lookout for it in the future. We will send you a message and get your address.
I didn't know Holly Berry was a fan of ours.
Holly Bailey.
Oh, so not the actress Holly Berry.
You mean Halle Berry?
Halle Berry. Oh, okay.
What's in that jerky?
I don't know, man.
Special jerky?
That's awesome. Congratulations to Holly Bailey.
Holly Bailey, yes.
Congratulations to Holly Bailey and your new bat. Well, your new broken bat.
Yeah, sorry, we broke the bat. No,
yeah.
That's the whole reason we gave it away. So, yeah, we'll be messaging Holly after this podcast, and we'll get her address sent to her. The rest is history.
Yeah.
Until the next giveaway.
She's got to be watching to see that she won, and then we'll send it after.
Well, she'll get the message either way. Once this goes live, we'll send a message. But, hey, what's your address? Congratulations.
Sweet.
Yeah. So, congratulations, Holly. Whew. This has been a mouthful tonight.
Yeah.
Literally, it's been a mouthful. We've been eating jerky. So, yeah, that's it this week. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for next week's episode. Until then, keep squatching.
Get squatchy. Peace.